Emil Kadlec here with footballdiehards.com. It is 2022 and it's just before week one of the preseason. And we're going to do a very interesting thing today. We're going to mock draft using ESPN's Mike Clay's rankings, sleepers, and minus the bus. We're not going to use his bus. And this is the second one we've attempted. This is a 12-team league, PPR. So let's see if we can create, using our draft strategy here at footballdiehards.com, the best roster we can get with all of Mike Clay's rankings. So let's get started.
Here is Mike Clay's rankings from that article of the quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. And the circles on there represent the previous slides, sleepers, and also things that we noticed were sleeper appearing from the ADP. And you've got players like, well, first off, Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, was on his list, and he's at 12, which is kind of where he is, but he's got him as a sleeper, so we're going to try and draft him in this mock. Interesting, at the top of the running backs, the second running back is Javonte Williams for Denver, which is really high. And Najee Harris, sorry. And even Swift from Detroit is pretty high, and he's got Breece Hall is at 11, Akers is at 12, and Dobbins is at 13. And continuing on down, notice at 23 you have Ken Walker III at 23. So he's got him fairly high compared to normal people. So it looks like he thinks he's going to take over from Penny there in Seattle. So we'll probably try and draft him. And then Miles Sanders is one of his sleepers at 28, which isn't really ranked as high as his sleeper tag. But anyway, we'll watch him in the draft. And in the wide receivers, you got Justin Jefferson, number 1. T. Higgins is 6, which is very high. And he has Deebo Samuel above Kupp at 4, and Kupp is at 5. And Devontae Adams is down to 11, which is fairly low compared to the ADP. So he's essentially saying he doesn't want to draft him, except if he falls to the bottom of the second or the third, which I predict will not happen. Then he's got some rookie wide receivers. Drake London at 15. Garrett Wilson at 16. Treylon Burks for Tennessee at 20. So, that's a lot of guys, a lot of rookies he's expecting to perform as essentially wide receiver 2s. All righty, Emil Kadlec, Football Diehards. We're on the 10-team league for Mike Clay's rankings and sleepers and busts that we stay away from. As you can see, we're Team 9. It's the blue one down the 9th slot where you can see the picks. And it's about to start. He's got an interesting overall that can't wait to see where we're going to be at. Taylor's gone. Javonte Williams he has really high in his rankings. He has Jefferson, Chase, Lamb basically ahead. Then he has Javonte. He has Najee Harris, which will probably be gone by then. We got Henry here, who was picked with the second pick. Well, this are pretty. We're using the NFL system today for this mock draft. And it looks very nice. They've done an excellent job. Hopefully you can read they're fairly bold. Eckler just went with the third pick. McCaffrey went. Here, let me start marking these off. McCaffrey goes. Eckler's gone. He's got Eckler rated his 6th. He meaning Mike Clay's got him the 6th rated. We got Kupp. Finally, a receiver went. So that's quite interesting. And actually, Mike Clay has got Kupp rated as his 5th.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, we have Connor. So, gosh. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, it's a quick thing. Let's see who we're going to take here. Let's go with, he has Javonte Williams ahead of Harris. Looks like Javonte may have already gone already. No, here he is. Let's pick him. So back to the board. So we got Javonte Williams, who is very high on his board. Running around, you have Davante Adams is gone. Najee Harris, which would have been tempting. It would have been interesting to take Harris and then see if Williams would have come back around. Maybe that would have been smart because we probably would have got both of them. Kelsey is going. Pat Fairmouth is his sleeper tight end. So we're going to wait a while to see how we can get on him. Right now, we probably need to go to a receiver. And let's see what's left on the receiver board.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yes, thank you so much. Wow, okay. Well, of course, he likes Lamb, fairly high on his rankings. So we're going to take Lamb, and we're going to go back to the mock. So we've got Lamb and Javonte Jefferson for the Denver Broncos. So now we get to relax for a minute. We missed Chase again, just barely. Maybe we should have taken Chase and come around and seen if we can have gotten Javonte anyway. So that's a draft strategy that I probably could have tried and seen if we got. Well, actually, it didn't matter. We got both of them. So I mean, there's a couple other players I wanted to look at, like Chase. If I'd have taken Chase with the 9th pick in the first round and then went around and seen what receiver would have been back, I probably, or running back, I may have been better off. But I didn't do that. And we'll just take that the way it is. Now, this thing is just flying. This is going to be a very fast draft. So let me see. Who did we get? We got Lamb. Let's make sure we get this. Crikey. What was that? It's not my pick yet, but I got there must be something else going on here. Just ignore that one. Obviously, that was a... All right. A.J. Brown's gone. Keenan Allen's gone. Gibson has gone early, and he's kind of a guy we're not looking that high for. So we've got a running back, we've got a receiver. You don't necessarily need to be balanced. He really is high on Higgins. So let's see, is Higgins already gone? Let's go quickly go to the players. We're going to go to the receivers. And Higgins is still available, so we're going to flag him. Oh, come on. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. I don't want to leave. I just...
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, now on the clock, and I'm showing this guy draft player. Okay. All right. I have a other thing that sits there that causes trouble. Okay, so we've got Higgins. Fantastic. I think we may want to go with Breece Hall or Akers. Because everybody else above...
Your team is now on the clock.
Let's see if Kamari's gone. Jesus, a 30-second clock. I'm too old for this. All right. Let's go to the players. I think we're going to take Breece Hall, assuming he's available. Dobbins. Where's Hall? I don't see Hall. We're going to take Akers instead because we only have 6 seconds. Maybe Hall is already gone. Akers is right next to Hall. He's got Breece Hall rated at 11. He's got Akers rated at 12. So that is fantastic. It's wow. You know, he's got some very interesting draft. He meaning Mike Hall. And we'll see the way the rest of these fall. So what do we have here, friends? We've got 2 running backs, 2 receivers. Now we're going to go for Pat Farmer for Pittsburgh. So we got to watch the tight ends as they flow. And he likes Aaron Rodgers is a sleeper, so we got to watch that too. He has him rated 12th, and so and it's a 12-team league, so we can wait around here and count these quarterbacks. It looks like 5 quarterbacks have gone, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. All right. Let's go look at the players. Let's go look at running backs. How do you cue these darn things? You know, Walker is somebody he really likes. Where's Walker? Probably already taken by now, and I'm a little slow. Nope, there he is. So how do I... oh, Jesus, why does it do that? I don't see a queue here. Let's see if I can queue a player. Not that smart, am I? Oh, Pittman went. I'm going to take Walker. And then we'll see if we can sneak some of these rookie players. Pittman would have been nice. It would have been a very nice pick. But that didn't go our way.
Your team is now on the clock.
Got another quarterback. We're waiting on quarterbacks. And we're going to go back, find Walker here. And we're going to take Walker for Seattle, which is probably earlier than we like. But sometimes you got to, I probably could have waited another round. We'll see what comes back around. Dobbs has gone way before us. Yes, probably could have waited on Walker and gotten somebody else. So draft strategy didn't work there. Let's see. Again, I'm not very good at finding these players. So, Godwin's available. That's a guy we probably should take with the next pick. He's got him very high. Metcalf, Godwin, DJ Moore. Oh, somebody just took Godwin, so that doesn't go well. Moore is going. He's the highest player on his rankings.
Your team is now on the clock.
He's got DJ Moore at 12. He's got Metcalf, who's already been taken just after him, etc. So DJ Moore is the guy. So we're accumulating some players. Let's look at... Oh, somebody just took Aaron Rodgers. So we missed that out. So that was his sleeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only the 6th quarterback taken. So, wow. That didn't work for us, but that's okay. There's plenty of quarterbacks. We may want to think about grabbing one here. Let's see. He has Burrow at 7. He's got Hurst at 10. Let's see where those guys are real quick here. Hurst just went with the 7th team. So, we're not in really a situation to be too picky. Burrow. Is Burrow taken? Let's go look. Quarterback. Burrow is gone. Prescott, Wilson, Terrence, Brady. Brady's an very interesting guy. Yeah, he's got Lawrence. Where's Lawrence? He's got Prescott at 8, so that's the next guy. If I knew how to put these guys in my I don't want to look at the flag. See, I haven't learned how to actually queue those guys, so let's not worry about it right now. Okay. The draft is shifted up. We are in the thralls of the 7th round. I'm going to go back here so you can see the full draft until we get to the next round. Prescott just went. So really we're in a weird situation here. We've already got 3 running backs. We've got a handful of, what do we have at receiver? 1, 2, 3. We're really balanced. I think that Pat, tight end.
Your team is now on the clock.
Let's go. This is a confounding situation, but let's go see what quarterbacks we have in 19 seconds. I still think Tom Brady is a great one. Lawrence appears to have been taken. And I don't have much time anyway. So let's take Brady. He's kind of an interesting guy. Finished number 2 last year at quarterbacks, fantasy value. So now we got a quarterback. Don't have to worry about him probably for the rest of the draft. So let's hurry on over. Claypool just went. McKissick just went before us. That was a nice pick for whomever got him. So let's take a quick look at running backs. Hunt. And actually Robinson's actually a pretty interesting player right here. I don't know how to, still can't figure out how to do that. Oh, Woods. Woods is actually, we may want to consider
Your team
Woods.
Is now on the clock.
Let's take Woods. And I bet we're going to go around this border here. Here we are. We got Woods, very intriguing player, of course, coming back from an injury. We got Brady, so it's a long way around. We'll see what's available. We may want to start thinking about our tight end, Pat. Let's go. Just go quickly look at. Oh, people are starting to take kickers. That's cute. Here's Fairmouth, Gissick, Henry. So yeah, we're going to be lucky to get Fairmouth for Pittsburgh. I'm sure I may have pronounced it incorrectly, but maybe we'll get lucky there. Yeah, I love the way they have this board in the NFL fantasy. Lance just went, so that guy is doubled up on quarterbacks, team 6. He's got Burrow and Lance. In a 16-team, I'm not so sure if getting 2 quarterbacks is healthy, depending on how many starting lineups. And this lineup, I think, is 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a kicker, and a defense, and a flex. So that may work, but I'm tempting to not take a second quarterback and expanding on receivers, tight ends, and running backs. So I do not see our tight end going for Pittsburgh. And I may not even draft kickers or defenses just to see what happens. Now there's a steal right there.
Your
Robinson.
team is now on the clock.
Look at that. Robinson. That was an absolute steal. I probably should have taken him first. Wow. All right, let's go over here. Let's just get rid of our tight end because I don't want to wait any longer. So we got Fairmouth. Now, we go 16 round. Oh, actually, it says 15. I thought it was 16. So even another reason not to take 2 quarterbacks. I'm not going to take kickers and defenses. I'll see if I really want to in 14 and 15. Hunt's a good pick. He's been saying he wants to. Mooney. Oh, my God. Mooney's still available. Oh, please be there. This is a fast
Your team
draft.
is now on the clock.
Oh, my gosh. There's still a lot of good players. Definitely Mooney is a guy we take. That's a steal. 12-team league. Yeah. What round is it? 8th round? 9th round? 10th round? Yeah, 10th round. There it is. That's late for Mooney. He should have gone a long, long time ago. Even St. Brown should have gone, but Mooney should have gone. So anyway, we're getting some steals. We got 5 more picks. We're getting a lot of the players that Mike Clay wanted. And I like Algier. We got to watch him. I wonder if Stevenson's gone. I mean, there's just little fast for me here. I need to get a co-managers. There's Stevens. I think I'd like to take him next. Let's see at wide receiver. Smith is good. Oh, Thielen. Oh, my gosh. And I love Elijah Brown or more. And he doesn't like him as much as I do. Okay, there's just too many players right now left at the 10th pick. So let's just sit back and watch how it's going here. So we got Thielen. We got Algier, the running back for Atlanta, rookie, who could play a lot this year. You got Ramondre Stevens for New England, who if he steals the starting job, London just went, which is one of his favorite, Mike Clay's favorite receivers. He's got him rated 15 on here. We should have taken him earlier if we would have followed it exactly, but I kind of was hoping he would last. All right, Patterson. There's a lot of good players here. Let's see if we can get one of the ones that we named. Davis is an excellent pick there in the 11th for Team 4. And there's Jefferson for the Rams. I think there's a lot of players available right now other than Jefferson. We got to make a choice. I think Thielen's probably a really good pick right now. And I shouldn't say that out loud. Come on, guys. Let's draft. It's slow when they're drafting, and it's really fast when I'm on the clock. Don't you hate it? All right, 1 second. That's not a bad pick. Wilson, rookie for the Jets. Come on, guys. Let's go. All right. 10 seconds on team number 7. Come on, team 7. Let's do it. Grusecki, so it's probably a good thing we took our kicker.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's see if Thielen's available. Come on. Come on. Well, I don't see him now. All right, he's not. But I tell you what. Another guy I really like is Bateman, and he's also got him fairly high. So let's take Bateman. Thielen must have snuck away, and I didn't notice. And there's Stevens. So that's another guy he's got, relatively high rated. And right now we're getting to that point in the draft where, you're just reaching around finding positions. He's got Burks at 20. Maybe we should follow
Your team
that.
is now on the clock.
Let's go get Burks. Let's see if he's even available. Oh, there he is. So let's take Burks. He has another another rookie wide receiver. He has Burks at 20. So we got his Mike Clay's 20th overall wide receiver in the 12th round. And we technically only have one more pick because we're supposed to take a kicker and a defense, which I really don't want to do. So let's see how this folds out. We got another quarterback for team 5. Let's see if he doubled up. So he has Josh Allen and Fields. And like I said, with a short roster at 15, it's really hard for me to take 2 quarterbacks. All right. Interesting. Okay. A lot of thinking here. We only have a few more picks going through here. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's go over now. We're going to be looking. I'm not going to take a second quarterback. We're looking at Gaskin, Williams, Carson, Stevens. Okay, so Stevens is still available. And Smith-Schuster is a good pick. There's some good picks here, but I'm thinking let's try Stevens if he's still available. And what's going way down? There we are in the 13th round. We're waiting for 2 more guys to pick. We're going to take.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, let's go look for Stevens. There he is. So we're going to take Stevens. And perhaps we will be nice and go kicker defense. I really like the Dallas Cowboys defense this year, and I'm sure they're gone by now. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're gone. Let's go to all. I'm not going to. I'm just going to take a couple more good players so we can watch and see where we're at there. I assume James Robbins is taking it running back. Let's just go look just instead.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, I got 27 seconds to make a pick. What would Mike Clay do? I guess we're definitely down to some bottom of the barrel here. All right. I'm going to take, here's a rookie that he's got fairly high on his list. He's got him at 22. And that would be Olive for New Orleans. So we took him instead of a defense or a kicker. We got one more player to take. As we flip through, a lot of these guys are going to be taking kickers and defenses. So let's flip up. Let's look at the let's look at quarterbacks. See if there's just some beautiful quarterback. We could take Carr. We have him rated in the top 10. Mike Clay has Carr fairly low. He's got him at 21. So we're not going to do that because that's not what he's doing. Nehi Himes actually is a clever player. Damon Pierce. Now that's a guy. Let's take him. Pierce. C. That's who we need to take. He's got Pierce for Houston rated at 39. I think that'd be a good pick right now. Let's go back to the board and see how far we are to our pick. We're coming up with 3 more. So we're going to take the running back for Houston, the rookie. You know, he's behind Mack and maybe even Rex Burkhardt. But he's a rookie. They're a developing team. You know, you never know in the second half of the season this guy could be playing a lot. And here we got to get him as our last player taken, assuming he'll get past the next 2 guys. There goes Carr.
Your team is now on the clock.
Go back to players and running backs. I lost the running backs. There he is. Okay, we're going to take him. We got a whopping 14 seconds left. All right, so that was a fast draft. Okay, did I get my pick in? No, I didn't for some reason. Okay, well, anyway, that's who I wanted to take. All right. So what did it take for me? It took the Titans. No, it took Elliott, Philadelphia kicker.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft.
Okay.
Best of luck this season.
So that was a fast draft. 22, 23 minutes. And we followed Mike Clay fairly well. I made a few mistakes there. Got beaten out on Aaron Rodgers. So I think we did pretty good. And it's a 12-team PPR. And hopefully hopefully this team is an excellent team. We'll look at the grade later. Anyway, thank you so much for participating. And hope we learned a lot there. Good luck on your drafts this year.